picture this. A World Cup winning cricket captain is just abruptly fired. India's top tech stocks are completely nosediving. And Kuwait is intercepting military drones right out of the sky.
Yeah, it really sounds like three completely unrelated news channels, honestly.
Right, exactly. But if you dig into the intelligence briefings for today, June 3, 2026, you see they are actually symptoms of the exact same global fever. Like this brutal, zero-tolerance demand for immediate performance. So welcome to today's deep dive, everyone.
It really is brutal. I mean, whether you're looking at supply chains or algorithms or even human leadership, the margin for error has basically just vanished overnight.
Well, let's start with the physical math of this first, because the global trade environment is putting India in a massive vice grip right now. We've got Brent crude oil spiking to nearly $99 a barrel, specifically $98.92, right after U.S. military strikes on Iran's Qasem Island.
Yeah. And Kuwait intercepting those drones, yeah.
Right, the drones, too. High oil isn't exactly a new thing for us. So why did this specific spike help hammer the Indian rupee down to 95.67 against the dollar?
Well, because it collided directly with a massive export wall. Right as the cost of importing that energy shot up, the U.S. Trade Representative proposed this sudden 12.5% additional duty on imports from 54 countries.
Including India, right?
Yes, including India, citing forced labor concerns. So this is brutal dual shock.
Okay, wait, stop right there. Walk me through the actual mechanics of that. Like, if I'm an Indian manufacturer, how does that dual shock actually hit my business day to day?
It's basically a mathematical trap. On the front end, your manufacturing costs just skyrocket because that $99 oil makes running the factories and shipping goods significantly more expensive.
Right, you're paying way more just to keep the lights on.
Exactly. And then on the back end, when you try to sell those newly expensive goods to the U.S., they get slapped with an extra 12.5% tariff right at the border.
Oh, wow. So you are paying more to make the product and then paying a massive penalty just to sell it.
Yeah, your profit margins are instantly obliterated.
Which means companies have to ruthlessly slash costs. And I guess that brings us to the digital earthquake we are seeing.
It does, yeah.
Because normally when global businesses need to cut costs, they historically look to Indian IT outsourcing, right? But the Nifty IT Index just crashed by 5.57% in a single day.
A massive drop.
Yeah, I mean, TCS alone dropped over 8%. If companies need to save money, shouldn't Indian IT be booming right now?
Well, in the past, sure. But the fundamental mechanism of outsourcing has totally changed. Institutional investors aren't worried about temporarily losing contracts anymore.
What are they worried about then?
They are terrified that artificial intelligence is making the very concept of billing for human coding hours totally obsolete. And the tech giants see it too. Like Tech Mahindra just launched something they're calling agentic development.
Wait, agentic? I feel like I hear a new AI buzzword every single week. How is an agent fundamentally different from, the standard chatbot I already use on my phone?
So a chatbot is reactive. You ask it to write a snippet of code, and it gives you text back. An agentic system is autonomous.
Autonomous meaning it just works by itself.
Exactly. You give it a goal, like build a login page, and the AI agent independently writes the code, it tests it, finds its own bugs, and then deploys it. It is not a tool for a human developer anymore. It's a replacement for one.
Oh, wow. So it's like the asteroid to the dinosaurs for traditional coding. Indian IT firms aren't just selling cheaper labor now, they actually have to sell better automated systems.
Precisely. They're having to pivot from outsourcing to innovation. And the government is pushing this hard locally, too.
Oh, really? How so?
Well, their Pashini division just launched the Vyoma Innovation Challenge. They were basically funding offline voice-first AI models so millions of Indians can interact with these systems locally.
Without even needing an internet connection.
Right. Completely offline. The old model of thousands of humans sitting in tech parks typing out code is dead.
That is just a staggering pivot. And it really seems like this hyper-efficient, algorithm-driven mindset where if you aren't delivering results this exact second you are replaced, it's bleeding into how we treat human beings, too.
It absolutely is. You see it really clearly in administration and politics right now. Look at West Bengal.
Right, the political upheaval there.
Yeah. Facing an internal rebellion, The Tribunal Congress didn't even try to negotiate. They just instantly dissolved all their state committees.
A total purge. And then on the flip side, the new Suvendu Adhikari government isn't relying on long-term campaign promises either. They rolled out the Annapurna Yojana.
Right, immediately transferring 3,000 rupees a month directly to eligible women.
It is just pure, immediate transactional loyalty. There's no waiting around.
Exactly. The timeline for proving your worth has shrunk to almost zero. Long-term loyalty just doesn't exist when immediate survival is on the line.
Which brings us to arguably the most jarring example for anyone who follows sports. I mean, just 3 months ago, Suryakumar Yadav captained India to a T20 World Cup title.
He was a national hero.
A total hero. And today, he is 35 years old and entirely dropped from the team. And why? Literally just because he only scored 270 runs in his last 13 IPL innings.
A few bad weeks, and the World Cup trophy didn't even save him. It is the ultimate "what have you done for me lately" environment.
It really is.
A past achievement, even a massive one like a World Cup, is no longer a shield against a current slump.
So whether you are a manufacturer squeezed by global tariffs, or a software engineer competing with autonomous AI, or even a championship-winning athlete facing a slump past success is officially a depreciating asset.
It really is. You have to adapt constantly.
So we will leave you with this thought. If a World Cup winning captain and massive tech giants can be rendered obsolete practically overnight by a few bad innings or just a new algorithm, how future-proof is your current skill set?